Good evening. My name is Deirdre. I'm coming from Santa Fe, New Mexico, United States, and I've made a piece of dance theater that I'm going to be sharing with you tonight. And one of the things that this piece is about is if I'm a feminist, and what does feminism mean for me at this time in my life.
I read that book in high school.
I always wear real diamonds.
Don't kill me.
Sounds like a foggy morning.
It's so easy to get porn on the
I am
internet.
really
Teacher
here.
always
Listening.
saying, harbinger of new things. My body
Extending
is
myself
coiled,
empathetically
ready
to understand.
I am real.
To
We're all
expand
an
my
admin stuck in a fake
consciousness.
machine.
I am really here
To have an
listening.
honest exchange with you.
Don't
which
interrupt.
is-
I'd stand up by the piano. She had a beautiful baby grand that was really highly polished, and I would look at my reflection in the piano and listen to her playing.
Yeah.
Mbrëma, unë quhem Jonida Besho. Mbrëma. Unë kam jetuar 18 vjet në Tiranë dhe 17 vjet në Atlanta, Georgia. Jam një hibrid i frikshëm dhe puna ime është pjesë e këtij procesi. Unë jam poeta, jam performuese dhe lëvroj një zhanër që quhet slam poetry. I was a 2-year-old baby girl. The year that Pharaoh of Egypt slaughtered all the 2-year-old baby boys. I watched my twin brother float down the Nile inside a basket of hopes. Folks said he was the only one to survive and live on. Yet I survived and lived on to become a 23-year-old woman in Kosovo, the year that Milosevic slaughtered all the men in my village. My brother was not so lucky then. Yet I survived, lived on to be a 48-year-old woman in India the day that my husband died, and I incinerated my body over his coffin. Yet I rose from the ash in Hiroshima, fed the ghosts of what was left of my children with a trickle of blood running down my thigh from too many moons spent with American soldiers, some of which grew so accustomed to me they sought me out again both in Korea and Vietnam. I am a chastity belt in England and an honor killing in Afghanistan. The day that the nuclear reactor exploded in Chernobyl, Ukraine, I was sunbathing with my 5 kids on the other side of the same river. The Soviet government said, there's nothing to worry about, business as usual, go back to your place, so I went. And when the first plane hit on 9/11, I heard the blast from my office on the 89th floor of the second tower. The American government said, there's nothing to worry about, business as usual, go back to your desk, so I went. And now I am ash, I am debris, I am bald from radiation, bald from chemotherapy, bald from selling my long black Malaysian hair to the wig and weave makers for black girls in America who can no longer grow their own because of the flames inside their heads. In 1963, I was a little black girl on a church on 16th Street in Birmingham, Alabama. In 1997, I was a scared teenager at the abortion clinic on 17th Street in Birmingham, Alabama. In 2001, I was a poor international student eating my only meal of the day, free lunch at the Baptist Student Union on 18th Street in Birmingham, Alabama, where I recalled getting killed twice by bombs of hatred, 2 streets apart and 35 years removed, yet I survived, and sing on. My husband and my sons have gone missing for 20 years now. They were in the belly of a ship from Albania to Italy, on a fisherman's boat from Haiti to Florida, on a raft from Cuba to Miami. They were swimming across the Rio Grande, their bones in the Mediterranean, their bodies missing until their bodies were washed out in the streets of New Orleans when the levee broke in 2005, until their bodies were washed out by the mudslides in the Philippines, until their bodies were washed out in the shores of Japan. It is 2015 in Kosovo, and we still don't have their bones to bury them. Kingdoms are built on my shoulder blades, and wars are fought in my womb. Business is conducted at the price of my blood, and the work of my knuckles makes others rich. So don't call me just another feminist. I'm a woman. Don't call me the rest of the world. I am the world. I'm an Albanian poet without a tongue.